Hey guys, welcome back to the Undik live stream replay. I'm about to get ready on Amazon, but as you know, as a YouTube subscriber, you guys get always the inside scoop out of the coop. And we're gonna take a look at, where did I steal that from? Somebody on YouTube has that line, right? Sorry for that. I didn't want to steal a slogan. Anyway, at Undik, in case you don't know what Undik actually stands for, it means from all sides, from all directions. That's actually our slogan. So from all sides, all directions, it kind of makes sense because we are right now 14 farms within the network where we ship the eggs to you guys. But more than that, at Undik, we recently created our own software specialized for poultry and game bird farms. And now I have an update for you before Hazel jumps in here and takes over the show. So let's get started. Let's have a look what's new in QuailOS. So this is designed for all kinds of small businesses, people who just want to do a simple flock management, or actually people running their business on it. So let me show you guys what's new. And I want to give out a little bit credits as well to people who put in feature requests, and I show you where to do that. But recently, Jennifer from Brian's Roost mentioned, hey, I do raffles and I don't want always these crazy apps connected to my Facebook account to do then the drawing. So also I would like to have a video maybe, or just a picture, and I want an easy way to do that. So I went ahead and coded that for QuailOS. So if you go in at QuailOS.com, you will see your own farm name up there once you're set up. And that's available here in the Marketing Online Promotions tab. You just copy and paste from wherever you do your raffle, on Facebook, on your website, on YouTube, wherever you might do your raffle. You copy over the names. If you have difficulty to copy over names, you know, your good old friend ChatGPT or Croc.com or whatever can clean it up for you. So you just paste it in there and say, hey, give me just a list of the first names if you don't want to mention the last name here. But if you have duplicates, be careful about that. I just generated randomly some names in here, pasted them in here. That's all you need to do. Then you can decide on, do you want to use your farm logo, which you have uploaded here in QuailOS, or you can upload here videos or pictures as well. And then once you're ready, you can spin the wheel, and you can do that in full screen as well if you are live like me right now. You can also hit a record button here. Let's do that now. So I'm gonna reset that, and I'm gonna start the record button. So now it starts recording a video without the audio. And now I just hit spin wheel. So the video will obviously code exactly what's happening here. And it randomly selects the winner. And that's about it. And then when I'm happy, I give it a second or two for the recording, that people have enough time to see their name on here. Then I can hit stop recording, and boom, here is your video. And that you can upload to your TikTok, to your Facebook, to your website. It's in a web video format, and you're ready to go. And of course you can download also the actual image here as well. So in the image viewer, boom, you have that clear image, and you can also post that somewhere if need be. So a simple nifty little thing in here. What else is new? Shout out the voice button. I call that also the Jennifer button, because Jennifer told me I always take voice memos and then I actually go in the office and then do my egg locking. So I forgot about those. The voice button is pretty new still as well. Let me show you here. I want to log 10 jumbo white quail eggs. Let's see if that works. The system syncs what I want to do. So you can do a couple of different things with the voice button. And here it tells me, okay, it realized, okay, I want to log egg collection. So it adds on here a new variety for me, or I can select in case it misunderstood me, because you know, guys, I have an accent in case you haven't noticed. And then you can log your eggs, and then it's in the egg production. But there's a ton of more functionalities in here. As you can see with that little help button above the voice button, you see you can log a ton of different things and control things, take voice memos, all that. That's available for silver tiers and up. So in case you just use the bronze subscription, the free one, you can still do everything in here, but you would have to log it manually. If you want to have an AI voice button, that's the silver subscription, which also gives you better rates for shipping in here, but also access to the library. There is my book in there, and you're going to be displayed nicer in the directory too. And a ton of other functionalities like for the email assistant, which is new. Oh, I realized the calendar is new. But let me show you what else is new. So a shout out here to Brandon from Zero. Do I get that right? Zero Gravity Farms in Colorado. He had the request to customize the dashboard, and so these are of course fake numbers in here, but for your real farm data, right, you want to be able to see the numbers which are important to you. So with the customized dashboard, we have now the options in here. You can hide certain things. If you don't want to see them, you just hide them here. You can rearrange stuff here. If your bank balances are important, you want to keep a look at that in case you use our banking plugin. Then you can put that further up. How many orders you might have shipped, how many live birds you have, the recent activity, the weather, your recent emails. So you can rearrange that here, hide some if you don't need them, and just save that here, and you're good to go. So now, since we touched the dashboard, I coded something because Brandon actually brought that up as well, and I know from some other farms they have farmhands, and they don't necessarily want that a farmhand sees all financial data. But the request was there to have multi-user access. So with multi-user access, we have that now here in Teams and Permissions. So you can see here, you can invite a member to your farm, and you can give them either full admin rights like you have. So careful with that one. A manager, you see, they can see then certain things, the sales and so on, but won't be able to see your banking. You could give access to your accountant, which then only have access to your banking stuff and the reporting. Or a farm worker, which can do all the production logs and things like that, but they don't see financials or orders or anything like that. Give it a spin. It's available also for the silver, for the free tier. Sorry, that's the bronze tier. For the free tier, it's available as well. So check that out. And more things are being added on. And Hazel is getting not patient now. We have to start soon our Amazon show. So let me dive into that. Always check out the release notes. There you see the latest and greatest updating here. That's the test system. So that shows old stuff here. If you need help or support, you can submit a support ticket in here or request a new feature here in the help and support section. And last but not least, new now is the farm calendar. So that calendar helps you to keep track of your hatches, of the lockdowns, any other task of your farm. So you see here some sample data populated. You can have that for, all the important things you want to take care of on your farm. A bit like a task list, right? Because if you don't clean the poop right now, then you're going to have a problem tomorrow, right? So you can do it time-bound tasks with those events. If you hook up your Google account with it, then you get actually notifications on all your devices as well. And speaking of Google, we do have an email assistant as well, where you can easily look up your customers' emails. Like here's a sample test data, and actually if they have an open order, it would pop up down here automatically. In this case it didn't because there is no order open. But this is your email manager for Gmail. Adds extra security, extra tabs to really keep an eye on the important stuff. So I think that's it. I mean, there's little things here and there. Hatch tracking, maybe last but not least. That was also from Zero G Farms. Thanks again. I didn't know how to solve the problem with calculating the hatch date automatically for you guys. Brandon came up with the idea, why don't I just set the start date? And for example, I put something into the incubator tomorrow. And then I say, okay, it's quail. My quail usually hatch around the 18. So I select that. and it gives me automatically then a lockdown date and the hatch date as well calculated, so I don't have to do that in my head, because my head is full of snow today here in New Jersey, so I don't want to think too much. Okay, so thanks again, Brandon, for that a little idea here. It's a small idea, but it makes a big impact in everybody's life. So thanks again for that. So now I get ready for the Amazon live stream, and you can watch that live as well if you go on amazon.com/undik. But let me set up now. So I gonna open up the live stream app. I gonna go over here. Oh, that's the main camera. Nah, here we are. Great, the live stream is ready. I just go over here and check then if it's running. Okay, cool. Hazel, are you on standby? Are you good, girl? Okay, great. Hazel is there. I'm super happy to go live today because we got a guest product here as well from Jason over at Right Farm Products in Texas. So let's get started. Okay, right in time for the live show. And we start streaming. Okay. Quick camera test. Let's check that out. We have pictures. Works. We have the laptop only. My hair is catastrophic as usual. And we have the main. Okay. Yeah, well, I have to listen to my wife and put some stuff in my hair. But I don't want to have sticky shit in my hair. You see, things like shit I can say now, but not when I'm live. Anyway, let's go live. Hazel, ready, steady, and go. One sip. Are you snoring? But you're breathing so hard. Are you okay, puppy? And we're live in 3, 2. Hey guys, my name is Christian and I'm in Undik. Welcome to our live show today here on Amazon on Monday, the 23rd of February. It feels like January to me. Oh, sorry, I look like a mess. I was cleaning with my wife the driveway and around the house from, I would say, that much snow, 20 inches or maybe 15. Just way too much for my back. But Hazel is here too, and we are ready for the live show. Hazel already wants some treats, so we better get started. Otherwise, she's gonna come and tell me to speed up a bit. Please leave a like or follow so next time you see when we are live in your Amazon app. That would be awesome. And let's talk what we do here on the farm. Who is Undik, who I am, who is Hazel. Hazel will come in the picture in a second. And what we do here. So my name is Christian. Undik is our brand, but also our network. So we are a network of quail farms. We work together in regards to the marketing part and helping each other in regards to shipping, learning stuff from each other, and so on. And so we are in right now 10 different states with 14 farms. So some of my friends over in Texas or down in Louisiana or Florida have it nice and warm right now, while here in New Jersey, my friends Eric and Nicole up in New York State have it cold. I'm already playing around here with the quail eggs. Obviously, on the network of quail farms, you're gonna get fresh quail eggs. And right now we have a discount on them. So check them out if you click on the product right now in the stream here below. You check it out. Hazel, stop crying. Come here. Okay, I'm sorry guys, it's a live show. When you work with animals, you need to be nice with them. So Hazel, come. I know you have seen the treats and you want to try them. We're gonna do that in a minute. So come here, baby. Yeah, come. Up here. Come. You're crying and you're not coming? Okay, then I tell the people a little bit more about that little product we make here on the farm. It's pretty cool. What it does is it is an add-on thing, right, to your breakfast eggs in the morning. So we have that in 3 different colors: black, blue, and white. They come in a quantity of 4. They're little quail egg holders. Believe it or not, I looked everywhere. Nobody sells them. Well, we do. So you can check them out here. And finally, Hazel is crashing into the picture. Hazel, come here, baby. I need you in a second. The dog treats are coming now. Our chief treat tester has her Monday blues, I guess. Maybe it was too much snow out there. We're gonna see that in the news section right after the dog treats and pet treats. Then I show you what happened on the farm this week and the last week. Now, but anyway, check that out. What we do when it's freezing cold, or in case eggs are freezing, then we freeze dry them even further. And the result of that, Hazel wanna show the food topper. Look what we got. The result of that is a great food topper for your friendly neighborhood dog, cat, or Hazel, who disappears on me right now. Hazel, come here, treat. So what it does, this shaker has a whole dozen of quail eggs in there. So in case it happens that eggs actually would freeze, we have a good system that they don't, right? And as you heard, we have a network of farms. But in case we ship out less hatching eggs, like less fresh eggs, we make a food top out of it. We freeze dry entire dozen of eggs, and then you can sprinkle that on top of your pet's food as an extra appetizer. I say it's kind of the Parmesan on your spaghetti. So your cat, your dog, your ferret will be very happy. Hazel, wanna be happy? Come, treat. And I think she had dinner already and just wants to hang out with mommy right now. We'll find out. Another pet food topper we have is the cotton candy. Hazel, this is your favorite. She's coming. Yeah, excuse me. We agreed I pay you 4 treats for each live show. Okay, so you have to be here. Otherwise, no payment. So, anyway, there she is. So here we go. This lovely, fluffy treat is dehydrated quail meat, and my sister-in-law inspired that a couple of years back because her cats are a little on the older side. They don't have the best teeth anymore, and therefore she said, I want to have a food topper, but also something I can make a little treat ball like so. You see, it's the natural coloring of quail. We call it cotton candy because texture reminded us about cotton candy. But there's nothing artificial in there. It's just dehydrated quail meat in its natural color. No sugar, no nothing added, no fillers. Just the real good thing. And Hazel likes that. Give paw. Good girl. And she gets that as a treat like this right now. But of course, as mentioned, they are also food toppers. And we do have them in a bundle. So you can do kind of mix and match. The freeze-dried quail egg maybe for the morning, and the freeze-dried quail meat, which comes from the lovely quail bird, where we're gonna hear more about it after. Very lean, very rich in protein. Great combination as well, and you save some money. Now Hazel wants to show you another food product. We do have just a package like so, with also a testers in there, where we have dehydrated quail eggshells, the freeze-dried quail eggs, and the meat as well. So they come in a pack like that as a tester, so you can check that out as well. But now let's get to Hazel's favorites. Are you ready? Nah, she's not. Okay. Then I show you something what used to be Hazel's favorite. Not as much anymore. She was growing. And that's our wing on the string. My daughter, she has cats. They're obviously not here with Hazel because that would be a bit too many animals at once to manage during a live show for me. But the wing on the string, remember it, honey? Yeah, remember when you were a puppy, you used to play with that always? Yeah. So it's great. The quail wings, what we have, we sell them also in a pack of 1 pair and 2 pairs. If you click below on the product and then Undike store, you see the entire catalog. We have over 100 different products made or laid in the United States. The wing on the string is what it says. It's a dehydrated quail wing. It is on a string. So if you happen to have a stick at home, you can put that, in your backyard. Check it out. Put that on a stick. Then you can play even nicer with your little tiger, with your cat, or with your puppy. A lot of people out there want to train now their dogs to be bird dogs for hunting. Quail is a game bird, so you have the natural scent on that as well. It's a beautiful wing. It might get a little rough during playing and some feathers come off. Hazel accidentally sneaked one and ate it. Next day she pooped some feathers, but she was fine. It's not one of those plastic toys where you have to panic and call the vet and all those bad things. I would be so afraid to give her plastic toys to play. This is a natural toy. The string is natural. Nothing can happen. If it gets wet during playing, make sure don't put it wet back into the package, otherwise it might get moldy. So just let it air dry and you will be good. So a great product made in the US. We make them here, sold over 1,000 times. And we make them here every year. For us as farmers, it's great as well. It's extra income for us because those birds eat a lot and they are messy eaters. Here as well, you have the combination option with the pet cotton candy, so the little treat made from the quail and something to play with. You can save some money there as well with the bundle. Now, let's move on and get to Hazel's interaction time, right? So I try to feed Hazel only the best stuff, and since I keep the birds myself, a couple of years back, Hazel is turning 4 this year, right? So a couple of years back, I was like, I need to make my own dog treats because I want to know what's in there, right? I don't want artificial fillers. I don't want artificial flavoring. I don't want anything artificial. The only artificial part of it is the packaging to keep it fresh for your pet at home and for Hazel here, right? But other than that, it's only nature inside. And as you guys know, if you follow the show, she doesn't like to come up on the couch. But for a premium treat like this, Hazel comes up. Yes, you do. And sit and paw. And here you go. Good girl. Listen to that crunch. Let's try one more. Huh? Paw. Nice and crunchy because we put... Let me show the people here on the big camera, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Should we switch over? There we are. Okay, super. So these little white spots in there is actually eggshell, cleaned, dehydrated eggshell, and that is an extra calcium addition. Yeah, I know it's extra calcium. And yeah, and it makes it crunchy for you. There you go. Good. Yeah. Hazel approved. So if our chief treat tester approves that, then for sure your pet at home will like it too. And you get a little portrait of Hazel as well. That's her on the packaging. So check that out now. Something even crunchier would be our Quail Crunch sticks. Let me check that out a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I know you like them. Oh, this is for later. This is for later. Where are the crunch sticks? There they are. They come in a pack of 10. Crunch sticks, because we try to use everything of those gorgeous birds. For us, it's a gift from Mother Nature, and we don't want to waste a single part of these birds. They have a very happy life on our farm. And one bad day, right? Like we all have one bad day in our lives, usually the last day. And there we go. The spine comes from that bird, and it's nice and crunchy. The bones of quail don't splinter as chicken bones would do, so it's more like really softness, sharp edges, things like that, right? Now all the dogs watching right now would say, "Oh my God, he made the treat smaller. That's a crime." Right? It's a crime. Now give me paw. Give me paw. Yes, and you get one of them. Ah, nice and crunchy. Huh? And it keeps your teeth also nice. The vet always tells us that you have beautiful teeth and we never really brush them. But a little snack like this helps a bit, right? Now Hazel, up, up. Now speak, 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 speak. I'm still trying to make her bark actually. Maybe I have to say bark. Ah, bark she knows. Oh, there you go. I heard somewhere dogs can remember 170 different words, so I just have to use the right one. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Hazel, you did a great job. We just want to talk to the people as well that we have quail feet as well available. Cats like them a lot on top of their food to have something chewy. Dogs, of course, right? So we have that in a pack of 10, or you can get it in the big bag here. Where is it hiding? Hazel, somewhere in here. There it is. In a big pack. There is about 60 of them in there. 2.5 ounces, about 60 pieces. So great if you want to do scent training. You know, you could hide them somewhere for your doggy to find, right? Yes, because it's game bird. Don't buy this artificial scent stuff. Not so great. Now, next in our little collection here, one more super duper treat for Hazel. Together with E&N Quail Farms up in New York State, we actually bring to you duck hearts, freeze-dried duck hearts. They're a little bit bigger. They come in a nice natural packaging, of course with a label on it and stuff. 4 ounces, and as you can see, Hazel gets nuts. So Hazel come up, yeah, and sit, paw, yeah, she does it automatic already. Nice duck hearts is good for your health, good for your heart too, right? And she likes it. It's a nice premium quail treat. No, it's a duck treat for dogs. God, Jesus, sorry, too much shipping this snow. Maybe has some effects up here. Okay, Hazel, you go and chillax now. I do the rest of the show myself, as always. One last thing, we already released them now in the new packaging. It used to be a box like that, but we got feedback from customers. Hey, I want to be able to use that for when I go out with my dog into the woods for hunting training. So I want to have it handy dandy to put it in my pocket here. So we made a bit more of a flat packaging for you guys, and that is the Quail Wing dog training kit. So you got a wing in there, you got 5 of the spines, you got the ties as extra treats for bigger dogs, and so a full set of great quality quail, and it's a great Father's Day gift, guys. Ladies, don't forget about us. When is Father's Day? Coming up in March. And we like gifts too, so maybe you gift it to your husband. He will be happy because it's for his dog. Check that out. Great product as well. Now, Hazel Dazel, we get into our news section. What did we do all day long? Let's check it out over here. The pictures are up. And let's take a look. Later on, also, I'm going to show you something exciting. A guest product we have today as well. Sorry, needed some water. Okay, what happened this week on our farm? We went shopping like everybody, and we just needed some home improvement stuff. We didn't do any last minute shopping, so let me see if that picture actually pops up as it should. Yeah, maybe yes, maybe no. Sometimes it has a little lag, but that's okay. And then we just go back here. Here we go. That's the picture I wanted to show. My wife and I always like to make fun when we go shopping. And as you can see, we were a little bit laughing about that. We saw that in a store earlier this week. Because we like to be prepared and have the stuff ready when we need it, right? Who would buy a shovel and salt in the mid of February? Okay, salt, you might run out of it. But a shovel, when you live in New Jersey, well, you should have one at home, right? And that's what we did today, shoveling snow. So let's take a look at this video here. Make sure we have some audio. And Hazel is helping to shovel the driveway. Right, Hazel? Come here, poo-poo. No, I think that's it. She's done with it. Okay, let's continue. Halfway there, we make it to the street. Yeah, so that's what we did today. It was awesome. The truck is free, so we can run to the post office tomorrow with all the orders we prepared today. Typically we ship out on a Monday, but today I don't even think the post office was open here. And there was a travel ban in New Jersey, and obviously we need to respect what's going on the streets, keep it free for the emergency responders and for the crews. Thanks for all of your hard work overnight to keep those streets clean and salted. But yeah, so the driveway, we had to help ourselves, and that's what we did. So, and I think we did a pretty good job there. Wifey was helping a bit, Hazel was helping a bit, but you can see a decent amount of snow we got here, and that's the second time in a row. Because when I look here at the date stamp, when I reported that a couple of weeks back, we already had a lot of snow here. And this time it was even a little bit more. You can imagine on a farm, that can be tricky. But, yeah, I mean, that's the work we signed up for. Now, I wanted to give out a tip for people. I heard some people lost power. If you don't have a backup generator, things like that, and you are hatching birds right now, or have them in the brooder as this one here, for example, you know, blankets around it, some hand warmers in case you have a power outage can make the difference if your hatch or your birds are doing well or not. So you could cover it even on top as long as there's a little airflow. But really important, you know, keep those birds warm, keep those eggs on a constant temperature. That's really, really important there. What else, Hazel? That was the beginning of the snowfall here. Yesterday evening was not as bad here, but Hazel already got a bit snowed in here. That was funny, playing with her outside. And the birds, of course, they are doing well. We do a check on them, so they are hanging out there. I look forward to do the next power wash. It's important to keep those cages clean, and now in the winter it can get a tiny little bit messy. Now, what we do now constantly on our farm is to hatch live birds, right? Because, you know, we do dog treats, we do sell chicks live on our farm, and we need to make sure we have breeding stock and all that good stuff. So you see here, this is kind of a staggered hatch going on. I put in from each cage some eggs every week, and then I can monitor the fertility rate and the hatch rate that way. And we do the same thing on all of our farms, of course, so that we can ensure everything is fine. And since I show this picture, maybe I skip ahead down here. Those little thingies here, you can buy them in our store as well. For our jumbo birds, I have the rails here, the jumbo quail egg rails for this kind of incubators, for the Chimuka 120, 180 or 60. They are sold here on Amazon as well. Check it out. Nice family, two family down in Delaware. But yeah, those rails for the size of the jumbo quail eggs, you can see they fit perfectly. And if you do buttons or standard quail eggs, we do have that as well available. Let me switch it over. And that would be, here we go, the smaller version. You get 19 eggs in here. Again, fits perfectly into the goose rail. I can show you that a little bit bigger there as well, but you see it here pretty good, I think. And you get 19 in here as well. Depending how big they are, sometimes you might need to leave an extra space. And of course, they are also suitable for button quail egg, which you find in our store as well. I'm gonna highlight them right now below here. The buttons are great. A lot of people keep them as pets as well. Pets which lay eggs you can eat or feed to your other animals like cats, dogs, and so on. Reptiles sometimes like a button egg too. And so what else we do on the farm? Obviously, we do check on the health of our birds. I show you some skittish birds here. Let me bring that video up here. Here we go. You can guess what it is. Put it in the chat and I tell you you're right or not. What type of bird could that be? I know it's a bit tough to see because they are very shy. And maybe a little tip. They are native to the great state of Georgia. And the females and the males look very similar. You can only see it by the head stripe there, for example, in the feathers. One is wider, the other one is more beige. So those are the Georgia giant quail. And one actually looks outside. There is a hen right now and gone. So the Georgia giant, they have definitely a different quail call. The sound is different as you could hear here. Beautiful birds. I just highlighted now some other ones down below. The red range. I don't have the Georgia actually in here. But check it out on our store. If you click on any product there, you will see that. So health check was important on the birds. And another thing, what we do daily, and in the winter times, I do it actually 3 times daily in the winter, is collecting eggs. And that leads me to our guest product of this week. Shout out to Jason and his team over at Right Farm in Texas, Right Farm Products in Texas. And I'm going to show you that product live in action, and I have it actually here as well. And this is not paid by Right Farm Products, nor do I get Amazon commission, because that's not how it works technically. But I want to give out a shout out to another small business. They are in business since over 20 years, and I use that product every single day. So let's take a look at that product in action. It's highlighted down below as well.
Yeah. So, egg collection. Sorry that I'm shaky. I just did the driveway.
Yes, you see the product in action there with the actual eggs which went out early on today. I like it. So it holds 90 eggs. It's stackable. What I like here, you see those green kind of arrows here, right? Do we see them here? Yeah, here we see them. So it kind of points this direction. Those arrows give me kind of a good idea about the orientation as well. So because I know, for example, I put brown type eggs in the first row, white ones here, salad in there, and so on and so on. Obviously, once you
some big ones here.
You have a certain amount of eggs, you need multiple of those, or you do like one tray for a specific color. Yeah, it's a great product.
Not too cold, that's good.
And shout out there, you can buy right now, I think it's a pack of 5, what you see highlighted below. But if you click on it, check out Jason's product there.
Okay, guys.
Products in Texas.
Later.
So I like it a lot. And I wouldn't know what to do without it. Honestly, great product. And yeah, we might show you guys more products going forward, from different gas companies here. So you can check them out. But yeah, those ones are absolutely awesome. So I have another one up there, right? They stack really nice together. And yeah, buy a couple of them. You're gonna need them. You're gonna get a lot of eggs if you start with quail. Little disclaimer before we continue a little bit with the birdies. If kids are watching, please don't order things on Amazon if you don't have the permission of your parents, right? Because certain things are non-returnable, like our fresh eggs, right? Speaking my experience here a little bit. So yeah. Now, the black and white edition is one of our top sellers, and thankfully we have great farmers in our network who keep up with the incoming orders in regards to the black quail, the white quail, and all the different variations. Those birds keep us busy. Maybe not from a seasonal perspective right now. I highlighted it below, the autumn sparkly. If you wish it would be autumn again and not winter, maybe you should order them. They do have somehow winter colors though, because they come in white and black coloration. And yeah, white and black is everything I see as far my eyes can see over the property. The black comes from the stones to have some grip when we drive down the driveway and things like that. And the white, of course, from the snow. One of our top sellers right now, the Falbfee quail, also in black and white, a great bird. And bird health is very important to us, so our farms undergo MPIP inspection, of course, as well. Hazel, want to add something to that? Yeah, you go to the vet once a year as well. On our farms, we actually get the Department of State for Agriculture. We get them in twice a year. They do once AI testing, not the AI with this computer stuff. No, the avian influenza also known as bird flu. We test for that, and then we do the polarium testing and get a certification from the Department of State, which is the NPIP, National Poultry Improvement Plan. That way we are allowed to ship over state lines, and we know that our birds are healthy. But we do health checks on them daily, of course, on our farm, when we feed the birds, when we collect the eggs. I mean, they are our livelihood, and so we look after them well. We make sure they are raised in state-of-the-art cage systems. We use the best products out there, as you could anywhere, even in the back office. Even the eggs, we treat them really well. We try not to touch them too often. That's why I never show live eggs up here, because for customers, I touch the egg once when I collect it, and I touch it a second time when I package it. And I wash my hands, I guess, way too often on the farm, but it gets dirty here. But to keep your birds from dropping, for example, mealworms into the poop, that's what they do when you just feed them mealworms. We actually made that little product, made here in the US as well. It's from high premium or high protein content quail feed, and then I raise mealworms on my farm. They get dehydrated, they get worked into this. Now let's do a close-up here that you guys actually see it well from a good perspective here, good angle. Here we are. You see here how we work in here on our farm the mealworms. So the quail get an extra nice little treat, and also their peak health, right? They have something hard to pack against. That's important for their peak. If you use plastic style cages like we do from hatching time, then there is not too many hard things to pack against. So that helps them a bit as well, keeps them entertained, gives them extra protein. My birds, I think they are happier. If they could talk, they would tell me, give me more. But unfortunately, or fortunately, they don't talk. So they come in a pack of 2. Check them out. Hazel, wanna come here? Why are you crying? Huh? Why are you crying? You got food, you got treats. You want some love? Come here. Come here, Hazel. Come, up. Should we show your product one more time? Does that make you happy? We counted the treats, right? We had the spine, we had the heart, we had that. What other treats you got? And you got the cotton candy. I think the Union of Dogs should not complain right now. Come up. You want love? I know you want love. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I mean, she is the most important thing in this show. So I have to take a little break. The sales pitch about the products can wait, right? No crying. Want a treat? Yeah, come here. Yeah. Hazel likes to show off her product one more time, so let's do that. Give me paw. Good girl. Yeah, you get one more because, it doesn't have that many calories. Yeah. Yeah, she can, put on a little bit of winter, right? Winter belly, a little bit. You went early on for a nice WALK. Yeah. So, are you happy now? Yeah, then I'm going to wrap up the show. I'm talking here already since more than half an hour. The people don't have time to watch this forever. Huh? Okay, so let's start wrapping it up a little bit. What else we haven't shown yet? The button quail egg feeders, they are hiding up here. They come in a pair of 2. I designed them to match the hatching time. Grow-out and brooder cages. You can use them for little quail as well, for standard quail. We do have them for button quail here in the store as well. The little edge here helps to keep a bit of a control on the flow of the feed. It's too thin for birds to get in there, to poop into the feed. If you have watched the previous live streams, I've shown a bit videos of that. Or if you click on the product, you see some videos as well and pictures how they are mounted on the cages. It's a great product as well. And yeah, and last but not least, again, I want to give a shout out to Right Farm Products. I love your product. That product was not sponsored. I paid for it. But I love this product, and that's why I wanted to give a shout out. It's also in my company color, which is great, as you can see by the logo up here, right? I like blue, but I think they might have other colors. Or check out what they have here on Amazon. Plenty of great products, and we might bring more to you and show you what's out there. But it's really, really handy. Makes my life so much easier to have, you know, the eggs nicely, neatly sorted up here. I have a shelf in my shipping area where they go in, and one after the other. Then I know exactly how old the eggs are, because we never ship out eggs older than 48 hours to make sure that they are great for hatching and fresh for you as well. And all the other eggs, as you saw, I mean, I need some, Hazel needs some, and we need to make other products out of it. So that's what we do here in our network. Okay. Wow, so much more people joined. Thank you so much, guys. Please feel free to leave us a like, a share it with a pet friend, with a quail friend, our live stream. Don't be shy to leave a comment. Get in touch with me if you have any questions. If I can't answer it, I find somebody in our network who can answer the question, if it's genetics or about the quail, all that good stuff. Other than that, I just say thank you for watching tonight. Please stay safe out there. I know there's a lot of stuff going on with the weather. Take a few breaks while you shovel the snow if you're on the East Coast like me. And other than that, I hope you tune in again next week, Monday, around 7:30 Eastern here on Amazon Live. And you find us on all our different channels. Have a good rest of your day. See you guys. Woo! And that's it here from the Amazon live stream here on YouTube, of course. That's for you too. Don't forget to leave us a like, a subscribe. Please tell some people about us. We are not the best Facebook social media influencers or YouTubers. That's why we probably just have 60 followers on YouTube and a couple of hundred on Amazon. I would be great. Get the word out. Use our QuailOS. It makes your life easier. If you have any questions around that, there is the support function and you can get in touch with me. So thanks for the YouTube watchers as well for tuning in today or watching the replay. I wish you a successful rest of your day. See you around, guys. Bye.